This man, a fighter jet pilot, was preparing to go home for Christmas. He took off from the runway, but after a short while, all the lights of the airport suddenly went off behind him. The man did not pay much attention to it. He just increased the throttle and pulled the jet upwards into the night sky. After flying for about an hour, he suddenly started seeing many bright flashes outside his cockpit. Even worse, all his controls and critical instruments had stopped working properly. He tapped the instruments with his hand, but nothing changed. He immediately took out the operation manual and followed the troubleshooting steps given in it, but still there was no effect. Panic began to set in. He desperately called the control tower, but there was no response whatsoever. Gradually, he also realized he had completely forgotten his way. Now his jet was flying blindly over the cold, dark sea, and the fuel was dangerously close to finishing. Suddenly, a bomber plane appeared right in front of him out of the fog. The bomber plane shook its wings and seemingly saluted him. The bomber pilot immediately realized the fighter pilot was lost and out of fuel. The bomber pilot simply said, "Follow me." Then, both planes changed direction. With the incredible help of the bomber pilot, both of them reached the airspace above an airport. The fighter pilot landed his jet safely. As soon as the bomber pilot saw that he had landed, he turned and flew away. When the fighter pilot came out of the cockpit, he saw a staff member nearby who took him to the base canteen. On the wall of the canteen, amongst the names and ages of many people, a photo immediately caught his eye. The pilot in the photo was the exact same one who'd guided him to land moments ago. He immediately asked the staff, "Who is this pilot?" The staff told him that he was a very brave pilot of their airbase. After returning from every mission, he would fly alone in a bomber plane and find damaged or stray planes, bringing them back to the base. There would often be dense fog over the sea, causing many pilots to lose their way, and this pilot would find them and show them the right path. But the staff member explained that on Christmas night in the year 1943, his bomber tragically crashed into the sea. Then he heard the distinctive sound of the bomber again. He quickly ran outside, but there was nothing there. He looked around but found nothing. As soon as he turned his head, he saw some military vehicles coming towards him. The soldiers came and said, "Your plane suddenly disappeared from the radar, so we came here looking for you." The fighter pilot told them that he was guided by a bomber pilot and that a staff member also turned on the runway lights. The soldiers were surprised and said, "This place has been closed since the end of World War II. No one lives here." Hearing this, he looked back at the base. The canteen, which was very clean and in good condition a while ago, now looked completely broken and utterly deserted. He was shocked to realize that the pilot who had come to help him was none other than a ghost who had left the world years ago.